scientists have a chilling warning for us. The Arctic is melting, and it's happening fast. Imagine a world where the North Pole has no ice. It sounds like science fiction, right? But according to NASA's data, this could be our reality by 2030. That's just a few years away. The consequences catastrophic. Rising sea levels could swallow coastal cities like Miami, New York, and Shanghai. Millions of people would be displaced, and the global economy would face a crisis unlike any we've ever seen. The Arctic ice acts as Earth's giant air conditioner. This vast white sheet reflects sunlight back into space, keeping our planet cool. As the ice disappears, it's replaced by dark ocean water, which absorbs sunlight instead of reflecting it. This creates a vicious cycle. The more ice that melts, the warmer the planet gets, which in turn melts even more ice. It's a feedback loop that's accelerating global warming at an alarming rate. We're already seeing the effects. More extreme weather events, from blistering heat waves to devastating floods, are becoming the new normal around the globe. The delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems is being thrown into chaos, threatening wildlife and human life alike. This isn't just an environmental issue, it's a global emergency that affects every single one of us. For years, the narrative has been grim. We've been told to reduce our carbon footprint, switch to renewable energy, and hope for the best. While these actions are absolutely crucial, they are slow-acting solutions to a problem that's accelerating exponentially. It's like trying to bail out a sinking ship with a teaspoon while a fire hose is blasting water in. The scale of the problem has felt so immense that for many, a sense of hopelessness has set in. What can one person, one community, or even one country do to stop such a powerful global force? The clock is ticking, and the solutions on the table have often seemed too little, too late. But what if I told you there's a new glimmer of hope on the horizon? A plan so audacious, so ambitious, it sounds like it's straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster. But it's real. This isn't about slowing down the melting. It's about actively reversing it. Scientists and engineers are now working on mega projects designed not just to stop the bleeding, but to heal the wound. One of the most promising of these is a project called Arctic Reflection. The mission is simple in concept, but revolutionary in scope: to refreeze the North Pole. So, how exactly do you refreeze the North Pole? It sounds impossible, but the science behind Arctic Reflection is surprisingly elegant. The plan involves deploying millions of tiny, hollow glass microspheres across the Arctic ice. These aren't just any glass beads. They are highly reflective, designed to mimic the properties of fresh, young ice. Think of them as a planetary-scale sunshield. When spread over the existing thinning ice, they dramatically increase its ability to reflect sunlight, a property known as albedo. This helps to cool the surface, slowing down the melt during the summer months and allowing thicker ice to form during the winter. It's a form of geoengineering that works with nature, rather than against it, to restore the Arctic's natural cooling function. The team behind this project is a global consortium of top climate scientists, engineers, and environmentalists. They've run countless computer simulations, and the results are astounding. Their models predict that this method could not only halt the decline of Arctic sea ice, but could actually begin to reverse it within just a few years. It's a game changer. By restoring the Arctic's reflective shield, we could potentially put the brakes on global warming, giving us the precious time we need for our long-term green energy transitions to take full effect. This isn't a replacement for cutting emissions, but a critical emergency intervention. Imagine the impact. If we can successfully refreeze the Arctic, we could stabilize global weather patterns. The threat of rising sea levels inundating major coastal cities could recede. We could save iconic species like the polar bear from extinction and preserve the unique Arctic ecosystem. This project gives us a tangible path to pulling our planet back from the brink. It's a shift from a defensive strategy of mitigation to an offensive strategy of restoration. We could witness the Earth beginning its natural recovery process, all kick-started by human ingenuity and a deep commitment to preserving our home. Of course, a project of this magnitude isn't without its challenges and questions. Geoengineering is a powerful tool, and with great power comes great responsibility. The scientists at Arctic Reflection are proceeding with extreme caution. They are conducting small-scale, localized tests to ensure there are no unintended negative consequences for the marine ecosystem or the wider environment. Transparency and rigorous scientific oversight are at the core of their approach. They understand that we are intervening in a complex, delicate system, and every step must be carefully measured and evaluated. The goal is to heal, not to cause new problems. This is a story of hope, innovation, and a second chance for our planet. The rapid melting of the Arctic has been one of the most dire symbols of our climate crisis. But projects like Arctic Reflection are turning it into a symbol of human resilience and our capacity for large-scale, positive change. It proves that when faced with an existential threat, we can come together, think big, and engineer solutions that were once thought impossible. The fight for our planet is far from over, but for the first time in a long time, we have a powerful new tool in our arsenal. The Earth might just be on the verge of a comeback. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into a truly groundbreaking solution. If you found this information as hopeful and fascinating as I did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content on the innovations shaping our future. And don't forget to share this video. Let's spread the word that there is hope. See you in the next one.